Good morning, and hello, everyone. Everyone, I'm Dr. Julia Royston of BK Royston Publishing, Royal Media and Publishing, and the coaching community and the consulting services group, the Book Business Bosses, helping you get your message to the masses, turn your words into wealth, and be a book business boss. So, this is the day that the Lord hath made. I shall rejoice, I shall sing, and walk it out. So, I have to tell you, there are two important people in my life who do similar things. God, number one, who knows by nature I'm a planner and I like to be prepared and I like to do stuff in advance. And yeah, and what are we going to do the next 12 months? And la, 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 la. And sidebar, I've already started to having to say no because I've already booked my calendar and uh, you know, uh, got stuff that, I've said, yeah, I'm going to be there. And I realized, no, can't do that. So anyway, but God and my husband both know me well enough. Of course, God knows me more, but knows me well enough to know that I don't like to be caught off guard. I like to, I got calendar, I got electronic calendar, I got my phone, I got my planner. I like to plan. But this morning he said, no, I'm not going to give you what I want you to talk about until you get in the shower. I said, are you for real, God? I've been asking you. I don't just ask him Sunday morning, but I asked him a few days ahead of time. He said, no, you got to walk this out. You got to wait on me. You are creative and you can come up with a whole lot of stuff to talk about and think of all kinds of things to say. He said, but if you want it to come from me, you got to wait on me. No. Ugh. But he did. He gave it to me. He said, you just have to walk it out. You just have to wait on me and walk the steps out. Some things I'm just not, the scripture tells us we walk by faith and not by sight. But that's probably one of the most uncomfortable things in my life because I just have to do it. I want to know what the next step is. I want to know, but he's not going to necessarily tell you. That's where the faith thing comes in. Now, on the other hand, my husband he's good about birthdays, he's good about anniversaries, but I don't know what happened with that Valentine's Day thing. He just didn't get the memo and definitely didn't subscribe to it. He's just like, no. Everybody else, but not me. When I first when I first started dating Brian Royston, I had been divorced 13 years. And I was like, okay, finally, a guy is going to be around, a man for all seasons. That's the reason why wrote that little short novella book about, because most of the time, guys I dated, they be gone by October and they come back about March. So they miss Thanksgiving, they miss Christmas, they miss Valentine. They be moving back around about March. Okay, Brian didn't leave through the holidays. He did good Christmas, whatever. But Valentine's, when that came around, no. I'm not gonna do it. The prices go up, whatever. I was like, are you serious? My sister said, dump him, dump him, dump him. But I had to understand his thought processes. He was like, nobody's gonna control me on how I love you. I was like, did I tell you I've been divorced 13 years? Did I tell you I had no Valentine's, no candy, no except what I bought for myself for 13 years? Did I tell you that? My parents brought me roses one year, whatever. But okay. All right. He asked me to marry him, not on February 14th, like February 19th, 17th, some odd number, So it always keeps me off guard. This year, I've been married to him almost 17 years, so I didn't care. I was like, we travel, we live in our best life all the time. So Christmas, the major holiday, I'm good. It's not that big deal. Sure enough, here he comes. Roses, whole dozen, beautiful. I posted them 5 days before. Then, now he did do what I wanted on Valentine's Day, which was to make me a dinner. Cause oh gosh, she's a great cook. I had told him exactly what I wanted, and he laid it out. That was good for me. Then A week later, he comes with a gift. Not on 14th. Now, excuse me. Not on the 4th. Not on the 14th, but a week later. So you know me, I've been with him so long, it didn't even matter. I was like, yeah, oh my God. I went over the top reaction. So because you gotta know one, who you with. Now, I'm not really a rap fan, and I know this "Walk It Out" is a rap song, but who you with? Who are you with? Do you know the person that you're actually with? Do you understand who they are as a person? I understand who Brian. After almost 17 years, and we dated probably 9 months to a year before he asked me to marry. Oh, we got married. I understand who he is. I understand who that, and I'm cool with that. I get surprises all the time. I get fun stuff all the time. I know that I'm a king's daughter. My daddy is the king of kings. Now, I was spoiled by my biological father and daddy too. So I'm a daddy's girl all day long. So I'm spoiled rotten to the core. But who you with? Do they understand you as a person? Do you understand who you with as a person? We got to walk this thing out. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm with God for the long haul. Good, bad, up, down, right, wrong, good, ugly. I'm in it. So you gotta understand one, who you with. If you're gonna walk it out, the scripture tells us, how can two walk together save they agree? If they head in different directions, how are we gonna get to the destination? How are we gonna get to where we're supposed to go? I know at times when we're walking it out, it's a surprise. Ta-da! It's unexpected. Ta-da! But who you are with and who you're walking with makes all the difference in the world. Because I know to the core of, he's a dude. He get on my nerves days. I get on his nerves days. But at the core of him, no matter what it is, good problem, bad problem, excitement, yay! Ride or die. He got my back. God is the same way. And even more so. Because he's got all power. Brian don't have all power. He's a human being. Just like everybody else. Just like you're a human being. Just like I am. But we got to walk it out. Got to walk this thing step by step. So who are you with? It does make a difference. And people may have your back, but they have problems too. They can't be with you 24/7. They may have some other stuff that they're doing too. So we have to give other people grace. But at the core of them, it may take them 3 hours till they call you back. Well, girl, you all right? Oh, okay. Well, I had this to do, that to do, that to do. But who are you with? And then one of the key things to this whole thing is the walking. Now, given that I have asthma and I have some lung issues and left over from COVID or whatever, walking, I can go far, but I can't go very fast. I'm a steady walker, and if I get out of breath, I have to stop and pace myself or whatever. But I can walk far, but I may not walk fast. But I can keep walking. Even if I have to pause, catch my breath, either do a pump or inhaler. But I can walk far, but I can't necessarily walk fast. So what's your pace? To walk it out, are you going to walk all the way? Are you going to say, not just pause, not just catch your breath, not just go reflect on what I often say, with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and a lawn chair, looking at a creek or a river? But are you going to stop altogether? Because this is a journey. This is for the long haul. This is not a sprint. This is not a short term. No, it didn't work out the first day. I prayed, I fasted, I gave, I sacrificed. What? And my miracle didn't occur. No. Got to walk that thing all the way out. So it's about walking. Not long strides, because I'm short. So I take almost 1.5, 2 strides to every one Brian does. But he slows his pace so we can walk together. He understands that I may get out of breath. And he'll stop and pause, put me on the moving sidewalk, and he's not. But we still walking this journey out together. It's a walk. And I've never been a runner. I don't care how old I was and before lung damage. I never was a runner. Never will be, I'll run this race with patience. My feet, I'm not going to do too much running. But I can walk it out. I can walk. I can still walk. In spite of it all, walk. Keep going. One step at a time. You might not can't keep up. I can't keep up with them other people. They running through airports. That's the reason why I get to airports early. Because I'm not going to run through no airport. I'll have you put me in a wheelchair on a cart before I do that. Because I know what my capacity is. I know what I can do. I know what I can accomplish. I have to plan out my walks. I have to determine what that is. But I'm going to keep on walking. In spite of it all, in spite of how it looks, in spite of how it feels, woo! Walking. Walk with me, Lord, walk with me while I'm on this Christian journey. This tedious journey, the old mothers used to say. I want Jesus to walk with me. So keep on walking. Number 3. Just be you. When you're walking it out, it's trying to live somebody else's life, walking in somebody else's shoes won't work. Now, I wear a size 10. I have a sister who wears an 8. I think my other sister wears a 9.5. My mama wears 11. Probably I might be able to fit in the 9.5, maybe. And 11, no, it's too big. And the 8, Lord knows, that's too small. I would be in pain because I'm Joanne. I have my own shoe size. My feet are shaped different, fit different, and the 4-inch heels my youngest sister can wear, and the shoes I wear. Oh no, I'm not doing that no more. I'm not. I did that when I was younger, but I can't do that now. She could still do it and look cute, and I root her on. Oh my God, look at those shoes. They're so cute. Ah, la, la. I go on and on and on. But I'm not putting them on because that's not me. That's not me in this season. I can remember, I can go back and get pictures and see the season I was before, but I want to be the me I need to be right now with comfortable clothes on and don't worry about really too much name brands and ain't nobody hunting me down to pull my collar open to see what name brand is no more. I'm past that because I just want to be me. I want to be comfortable in my own skin. At this age, I should be good with me. I should be good with the me who I am. So on this teacher's journey, as I'm walking it out, I just want to be me. I encourage you, just be you as you're walking. Now, that's not to say I'm going to be me and offend other people. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about if you're honest and you're above board, speak the truth, but speak the truth in love, the whole 9 yards. But just be you. Stop trying to be someone else. If you're not abrasive, if you're not brash like that, what are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna take you for who you are. I've had some people say some things, and then that's just who I am. Okay, now I'll put you in a category. I'll put you in a classification. But just be you, though. Be the authentic you. So while you're walking it out, be careful who you with. Make sure you're walking with the Lord, and be sure you keep walking and don't stop walking. And remember, this is a journey, not a sprint. And then just be you as you're walking. As you walk it out, be you, be your best self. Be okay with you. Not just the external you, people, you can lose weight, gain weight, get weed, whatever, put eyelashes on there. You can do a lot with the outer appearance, but be sure that inner appearance and that inner self is who's most important, number one. Your soul is what's important. The will, mind, and emotion. That's the most important. That's the thing that lives on forever. This body is a shell. It's a compartment that the soul lives in, and it'll die. But just be you with all of that. And then finally, appreciation and gratification. So even when Brian gave me flowers 5 days before, as they say 3 days before, whatever it was, before Valentine's, I was appreciative. Because I like receiving gifts, but in the spirit of whatever they gave me. I mean, when I was teaching, little kids would just pick up a little flower, a little dandelion. and on the playground. Miss Richard, I just bought this for you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And I'd be appreciative. They gave me little cookies in their hands. I don't know what their hands mean, but I would just go over the top. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I may not eat it. Lord Jesus, I didn't eat it because I didn't know where it be and I didn't know where their hands been. But I was appreciative and grateful. Gratitude goes a long way. Be appreciative of what people do, what people strive to help you do. Even if it gets on your nerves, it gets on your skin, they didn't do it like you wanted it. Just be appreciative that somebody wanted that. People don't have to be nice. While you're walking it out, you're going to meet all kinds of people, hopefully, if you don't hide yourself away in a cocoon or barricade yourself in their house. But if you're walking along, you're going to brush up against, bump up against, excuse me, and find and hi, how you doing? And meet new people. Be appreciative. Be thankful. Be grateful. Have appreciation and gratification for what people do as you're working it out. God wants to be thanked. I do. Thank you. And sometimes when I'm even overwhelmed and I'm like, you did too much. Even when he came with the gift 5 days after Valentine's, I said, I thought we wasn't giving anybody. I wanted to do it. And what are you supposed to do? Too bad. I already did it. That's our thing. And I said, thank you. That's all I could do is say thank you. So on this walk it out, keep walking. One thing I learned even before I move on, as I say, to my announcements, walk it out. And we always talk about the scripture, Enoch walked with God. And he was not, and the Lord took him. And one day he just disappeared. They don't have no burial for Enoch because God just took it. But it says Enoch walked faithfully with God. And Noah did too. That's the only two places where I find that he said he walked faithfully with God. Enoch and Noah. Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. So what does it take to walk faithfully with God? That's a lot. Especially when, David was a man after God's own heart. Abraham was a friend of God. But it's only two places that Enoch walked with God. Noah walked with God. And he faithfully with God. That means he didn't stop. He kept on walking. He was faithful in his walk with God. That's my prayer today, Lord. Help me to continue to walk it out, to be faithful unto you. And sometimes that doesn't necessarily mean I'm walking faithful. You can't announce it. I'm walking faithful. That's God's call. To know where your heart is and where your mind is and where your spirit is. That you're walking faithfully with God. Ugh. Walk it out. Keep walking. Keep moving. Push forward. But be careful who you're walking with. Hearing the voice of the Lord, seeking him every day, seeking his face and understanding what his plan is for your life. Because sometimes he's going to tell you and sometimes he's not. Just like he told me, no, sorry, boo. You're just going to have to walk this one out. No, I'm not going to tell you when you want it told. I'm going to tell you when I want to talk. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. And you can say a whole lot of things because you're creative, but I know you want to speak what I want said. That's the real true desire of your heart. So you got to wait on me. Ta-da! I hope that helps you today. I hope that blesses you. Just like, huh? Old folks say we'll understand it better by and by. We will. We'll figure this out. He'll let us know. He'll reveal and let us know exactly. Oh, and you'll be like me. Oh, okay. So that's what this was for. Because sometimes he doesn't tell us because we can handle it. So I just keep walking. No, you walk away. I hope that blesses you and helps you to have a great day. And also, Ta-da! Live your best life. Live your best life. Heard this morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on envision-radio.com, where praise meets talk 24/7. Listen at the website envision-radio.com. Also, be sure and download the free Android app. I don't know when we get iTunes, but Android, yay! Android Nation, yay! Download the free app or listen to radio.net, radio.garden, Alexa Get Me Radio, Roku, Media, MyTuner, Audacity, tuner.co, that's with two R's, or where podcasts are heard. So live your best life. I'm super excited about all what's going on with envision-radio.com. Do you know we're going on a cruise? Yeah, cruising with Spike Davis. His show comes up on 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Spike Davis and Friends show. Tune in, laughs, music, and more at envision-radio.com. And yes, we'll be with Spike Davis September the 1st through the 4th for the Envision Radio cruise. For more information, go to where? envision-radio.com. Register, sign up. Come on, let's go on the cruise. Let's have a good time. Cruising to the Bahamas. Let's go. And then coming up on Tuesdays, somebody say Tuesdays, is the Book Business Ball Show. Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right there, right where? envision-radio.com. The replays are at the Book Business Balls podcast.com. Now, we have 2 more days after today of February. February is such a short month, and we try to pack so much in February. So join me on tomorrow night, February 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are now in the Black Children's Book Week, one of my favorite weeks of the year. It is a new holiday, but it's a new adventure. It started last year, and I'm going to be spotlighting children's books, some importance of having children's books in your house, as well as some of my children's books that I will have be spotlighting on tomorrow. And excited about some children's authors to share with you, and hopefully some books to point out. So that's tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then on Tuesday, February 28th, I'm going to close out February with a bang. I'll be having some authors, and definitely Dr. Vernette Nettles will be with me in regards to the Montgomery Book Fair, which is March 11th in Montgomery, Alabama. Yeah. Super excited. We have 20 authors so far. The cart closes for author tables on February 28th. But there's still opportunity for you to participate in the writing expo that comes up in the afternoon from 12 to 2. So if you are in the Montgomery area that can get there, train, plane, automobile, scooter, cart, whatever you got, meet us in Montgomery, Alabama on March the 11th. Super proud of Dr. Nettles. She was on TV. Woo, woo. Look at the replay on my social media site on Facebook, or check it out on her Facebook page as well. Vernette Clemens Nettles. To register, you got 2 more days. Author vendor tables, we're closing it out on February 28th. VernetteCnettles.com. If you're in, you'll see more authors who are going to be there along with their books the next 2 weeks, most definitely. But VernetteCnettles.com, if you're interested in being having an author vendor table, you got books. Let us know what they are, and take care of the vendor fee. VernetteCnettles.com. Now, if you're a writer and you're interested in being at the Writing Expo, that cart will continue to be open all the way through, and you can actually even show up that day. So let's go. Let's make it happen. That's March 11th. And also then coming up on March 20th through the 26th, I have a pop-up bookstore in Jefferson Mall. Yeah, it's March Madness for real. For real. March Madness, the March 20th through the 26th. I will be having from March 23rd through the 26th. I've got all kinds of events coming up. I'll be going live every day that week, as well as there's a spoken word event. Got some wonderful spoken word artists who are going to be in the building on Friday, March 24th. And I'll have a graphic out for that in the next week. So March 24th, spoken word event. Saturday, March 25th is Children's Day, fun time. During that Saturday, come for cupcakes, crafts, food, whatever, snacks on Saturday, and children's hour reading, all that good stuff. And then Sunday, March 26th, the last day, is Gospel Day with Envision Dash Radio Day. Hopefully, hosts will stop by. We'll have music, singing. Come by and enjoy on March 20th through the 26th. So, super excited. A lot going on in March. And I hope a lot is going on in your life. To register for the pop up bookstore, go to roystonbookfestvendor.info. I need your books. If you want your books in the bookstore, I need your books by March 15th at the absolute latest. If you are interested in, of course, being at the Montgomery Book Fair, go to VernetteCnettles.com to register. So more information, y'all know how to find me. Inbox me on Facebook, Julia Royston. And if you need more information, or you talk too fast, I didn't get that, reach out to me. Let's go. If you, of course, are interested in publishing and information, want to have a conversation, go to talkwithroyston.com. You got 4 minutes to head on over to envision-radio.com. Good morning, Pastor Gray. How's everything in Texas? Hey, love. How are you? The Richie's going on. Good morning, Miss Peggy. Yes, just be you, grateful. And be grateful. Most definitely. I got to be that way. Miss Peggy Dixon has been rolling with me a lot in 2022 and rolling into 2023. And I appreciate all her help and assistance. Be sure and be on the lookout for her and all the authors of BK Royston Publishing. We're 15 years old. Oh my goodness, I've raised a whole teenager. Hey! Royal Media and Publishing will be coming along. The big separation will be in October. So super excited about that too as well. So talkwithroyston.com. If you're interested in having your book published or need assistance with the book that you already have, just reach out to me. Let's have a conversation. My prayer today, tomorrow, always is that you live your best life and be all that God has called you to be. Be sure and continue. If you have not marked your calendar yet, I do want you to save the date for mark your calendar for June 10th. I have more information about that. Just put June 10th, Julia Royston, and with the question mark. And more information is to come. All right. Y'all be blessed and have a, oh, wait a minute. I got one more comment. A whole, yeah. Woo! Raised a whole teenager. Yeah. 15 years old. Oh my God. Almost ready to drive. Yay. Yes, I am silly. You all be blessed and have a great rest of the day and rest of the week. Praying today, tomorrow, and always that you live your best life. Tune in now. Envision-radio.com.